'Tis the season to celebrate your favorite Yuletide icons. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Christmas characters.
Does the phrase Silent Night mean anything to you?
For this list, we'll be looking at our favorite classic holiday icons, both the nice and the naughty. We'll only be covering fictional characters that originated from books, songs, and urban legends, so real figures like a certain birthday boy are ruled out. Number 10. Jack Frost. Kicking off this list is the one who's nipping at our noses every winter. Jack Frost is the embodiment of winter itself. The snow falling from the sky, the frost on our window frames, and the slippery ice. They're all his masterpieces.
Now that was fun.
Since winter conditions can be unpredictable, Jack's characterization is just as unpredictable. Some days he's an invisible sprite bringing a winter wonderland to the world. Other days he's a frosty prankster looking for kicks in the cold. Or sometimes he's just a snowman who's possibly out for revenge.
Gosh, I only asked you for a smoke.
No matter how he's portrayed, the bitter chill in the air means Jack Frost and the winter season are on the way.
Finally, I'm getting some attention.
Number 9. The Grinch.
Every Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot, but the Grinch, who lived just north of Whoville, did not.
He's a mean one, but we love him for it. The Grinch is a hairy green grump who lives in the mountains just outside of Whoville with his dog, Max. To say he hates Christmas would be an understatement.
I hate you!
He despises the holiday so much, he gets the wonderful, awful idea to dress up as Santa and steal Christmas from the Whos.
Then he got an idea. An awful idea.
Unfortunately, his Grinchy trick doesn't end as intended.
It came without packages, boxes, or bags.
Seeing the Whos act merry without any presents or decorations touches the Grinch so much that he can't go through with his Grinchy deed.
And what happened then? Well, in Whoville, they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day.
But while Dr. Seuss's furry green hermit now has a soft spot for the festivities, he's still got a few other tricks up his sleeve. Number 8. Ebenezer Scrooge.
If they would rather die, they'd better do it and decrease the surplus population.
Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol is a holiday classic that's been referenced and refreshed countless times. But no matter the adaptation, they all have one thing in common: a holiday humbug named Ebenezer Scrooge.
Humbug.
Scrooge is a greedy, money-lending miser who hates Christmas, mostly due to a lot of bad experiences.
I release you, Ebenezer. May you be happy in the life you've chosen.
Fortunately, the ghosts of Christmas are there to help Scrooge get into the spirit by showing him his awful past, a typical Christmas day in the present.
Very small goose.
It's all Bob Cratchit can afford.
And what could happen in the future if he doesn't change his ways.
The richest man in the cemetery.
While the process is slow at first, the message eventually sinks in. And Scrooge learns to embrace this wondrous time of year and show kindness to all.
Today is Christmas Day.
It's Christmas Day. I haven't missed it. The spirits did it all in one night.
Number 7. The Nutcracker.
Soldiers, ready! Aim! Fire!
The Nutcracker soldier has always been an iconic Christmas toy, so much so that it became the hero of the short story The Nutcracker Prince and the Mouse King, and the famous ballet it inspired. He may look like just another wooden soldier, but he is actually a man that was cursed to become a living nutcracker and Prince of the Dolls. Though he's not much to look at, his leadership is top-notch as he leads an army of dolls to end the tyranny of the evil Mouse King.
Today, King of Mice. Tonight, King of Dolls.
It's a fierce battle, but our literal wooden head emerges triumphant and exits with someone who loves him in spite of his looks. Sadly, the brave Nutcracker Prince is only a dream. Or is he?
Hello.
Clara.
Hello, Nutcracker.
Number 6. The Little Drummer Boy.
The drum had an almost magical quality.
The Little Drummer Boy song tells of a little boy who plays his drums for the newborn King Jesus and his parents. The 1968 Rankin and Bass special fleshed out the little boy by making him a poor kid with only animal friends and a hatred for humanity.
A light-hearted camel, a merry old mammal, why can't the animals smile?
However, when one of his animal friends is fatally wounded, he looks desperately for help. And one of the 3 wise men has the answer.
My lamb has been injured. You must save him.
The boy then gives the baby Messiah the most loving gift of all, the gift of music. His animal friend is revived, and the human boy's heart is warmed again, showing how much happiness even the littlest gifts can bring with a little bit of love.
And as Aaron looked at the babe, he thought it was the most beautiful sight he had ever seen.
Number 5. Krampus.
Krampus came not to reward, but to punish, not to give, but to take.
Did you get nothing but coal for Christmas? For your sake, let's hope that's all you get, and not a visit from the Christmas devil. Originally from Germanic folklore, Krampus has been described as a giant, hairy, horned demon.
Children freeze when they hear my name. Krampus, please don't beat me so.
He is the polar opposite of Santa Claus. While Santa rewards the good kids, Krampus punishes the naughty kids, and he does not mess around. While getting punished by Krampus is anything but fun, dressing up as him can be a blast. Which is why folks in Germany participate in the Krampus Run and take to the streets in their demonic garb every December. Be good for goodness sake, or Krampus will come for you this year. Number 4. The Elves.
It's the profession that every elf aspires to, and that is to build toys.
Santa may be the big boss at the North Pole, but who do you think keeps the toy shop running? That privilege goes to the pointy-eared little creatures known as Santa's elves. While the big guy's checking his list twice, the elves are busy in the shop, making the toys and tending to the reindeer. If the need should arise, the little troopers will take a chance out in the battlefield, prepping the houses of the world for the Christmas Eve run. While each little elf is a hard worker, there are a few that pine for a life outside the workshop.
Well, sir, someday I'd like to be a dentist.
A dentist?
Nevertheless, they do their best for their jolly boss, and they won't accept any substitutions.
You sit on a throne of lies.
Number 3. Frosty the Snowman.
Frosty the Snowman, what a happy, jolly soul.
Catchy Christmas songs can inspire some of the most unique and jolliest of characters. First it was a certain red-nosed reindeer, and now it's his very good friend, Frosty the Snowman.
Could I really be alive?
What was once just an ordinary snowman with all the fixins, corncob pipe, button nose, and eyes of coal, comes to life thanks to a magic hat. Frosty and the kids have a fun run around the town, but his time is running out. Frosty has to hurry home before he melts, because that would be bad. It's sad to see our new friend go, but please don't cry, for he'll be back again someday, and he won't be alone.
On away is the bluebird.
Number 2. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Growing up made Rudolph realize you can't run away from your troubles.
You know of the 8 reindeer that pull Santa's sleigh, but do you recall the most famous reindeer of all?
Your name is Rudolph. You're a freak with a red nose and nobody likes you. Then one day, Santa picks you and you save Christmas.
What originally started out as a fun little story quickly turned into a hit song and even bigger holiday specials and movies. Rudolph was a little misfit with a glowing red nose. Unfortunately, this strange gift makes him a laughingstock with the other reindeer.
From now on, gang, we won't let Rudolph join in any reindeer games.
However, they won't be laughing when Rudolph's glowing schnoz is the only thing that can cut through the thick fog on the night of Christmas Eve. Instead, they'll be calling him the one who saved Christmas.
Rudolph, with your nose so bright,
won't you guide my sleigh tonight?
This little reindeer certainly has gone down in history, showing that even a total misfit can be a hero.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, you'll go down in history.
Before we reveal our #1 Yuletide character, here are some honorable mentions.
It's Dominic the donkey, jingity-jing, the Italian Christmas donkey, la 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 la.
But that has not stopped local leaders from making Santa Claus the town's official symbol.
#1, Santa Claus.
Beautiful young lady.
The 4th century St. Nicholas's reputation for gift-giving served as inspiration for the popular holiday icon we know and love today, Santa Claus.
Fat boy should be finishing up any time now.
This jolly old fat man resides at the North Pole, along with his faithful wife, hard-working elves, and fleet of reindeer as they prepare for the Christmas Eve ride.
I am old Kris Kringle, I'm the king of jingling.
We can't count how many interpretations of the big guy there are. Some harken back to the start of his career, and others show us his not-so-jolly side.
Donner, you should be ashamed of yourself.
While he may not exist physically, what he stands for is what drives the holiday, giving to your friends and loved ones, and bringing peace to your fellow humans.
Yes, indeed.
Do you agree with our list? What holiday personality gets you in the Christmas spirit?
Tomorrow is Christmas. It's practically here.
For more festive top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Hey, scratch it. I'll put you on the naughty list. Just kidding. But I could.